we have each other.
Kristen Dahlgren reporting there. Well, the president sparked some controversy this weekend while opening a museum dedicated to the civil rights movement. We'll explain why some people boycotted this event coming up next.
And we're tracking chilly temperatures this morning. Nice warm up in store. Your latest forecast is just a moment away. Stay with us. You're watching 2 Words for You Weekend.
Yeah. President Donald Trump is drawing some fire for taking part in the opening of a new civil rights museum in Mississippi. The state was home to some of the biggest battles in the civil rights movement. As NBC's Peter Alexander shows us now, the president's visit drew protests, even boycotts from those who helped in that movement.
Just hours after firing up his base at a rally in the Florida Panhandle.
We're not going to let people come into our country who are going to destroy our country.
President Trump far more subdued, touring the nation's newest civil rights museum in Jackson, Mississippi.
The fight to end slavery, to break down Jim Crow, to end segregation.
The president also naming the right to vote and the birthright of equality.
That's big stuff. Those are very big phrases, very big words.
Mr. Trump in brief scripted remarks remembering martyrs like Martin Luther King Jr. and Medgar Evers.
Mr. Evers was assassinated by a member of the KKK.
But not mentioning Congressman John Lewis, the civil rights icon who boycotted today's event, criticizing the president's visit as an insult to those being commemorated.
No Trump, no hate.
A crowd of protesters and local leaders speaking out.
We don't need you to tell us in Mississippi what a civil rights movement is about.
President Trump has struggled to win over African American support before becoming a candidate championing the conspiracy of birtherism against President Obama, and once in office reigniting divisions after the racial violence in Charlottesville.
I think there's blame on both sides.
The president calling on all Americans to build a future of freedom, justice, and peace.
All right, as we start our Sunday, we are dry and cool. Temperatures starting out in the 30s, some 20s across here, but it is clear from Jenks East Elementary, Tulsa Airport to Independence, Kansas, and downtown. You have to head well to the northeast of us to find some snow in the Great Lakes region as lake effect snow is taking place. Buffalo and Erie, Pennsylvania dealing with snow, and that could affect the NFL game a little later on today. Meanwhile, in our area, again, it's clear and it's calm. Temperatures in the upper 30s. We do have a west-southwest wind at 9. That's going to help us warm this afternoon. A lot warmer today than we've experienced the past several days, and that trend's going to continue on into our Monday as well. All right, so let's help plan your day hour by hour as we look at the next couple of hours. 46 by the 10 o'clock hour. Lunchtime temps in the mid-50s, near 60 degrees at 1 o'clock, and we'll reach our highs today between 2 to 3 o'clock in the lower 60s. It'll be a nice warm afternoon. So in the area, 63 today. West-southwest winds about 5 to 15 miles per hour. The real cold air is beginning to shift to the east of us. We find 20s in Cincinnati, Philadelphia 31, Detroit at 28. So the cold air is retreating. It's pushing east. We're going to see a nice warm up today and tomorrow with mild conditions. Now, Monday night into Tuesday, another strong cold front arrives, and that's really going to pack a punch as we'll see temperatures in the 60s today and tomorrow. Big cool down on Tuesday, with temperatures falling down the 50s and 40s across the region. That quickly moves east. We warm back in the 60s Wednesday. Another cool front arrives on Thursday and knocks us back down into the 50s and 40s. So you see the wild swing in temperatures over the next 4 to 5 days. That's going to continue on through the next 10. So your forecast for today, not a cloud in sight, fair skies, beautiful afternoon, 5 o'clock temps in Tulsa 63, Tahlequah 59, McAllister 66, and Okmulgee at 63 degrees. If you're heading out to Winterfest this evening, it will be a little cool. Temperatures in the 40s at the 7 o'clock hour, by 10 o'clock in the lower 40s. Your 7-day forecast, again, 60s for highs today, 30s for lows tonight, 65 on your Monday. Northwest winds pick up during the afternoon hours, gusting at times to 30 to 35 miles per hour. It will be cooler on Tuesday with highs in the upper 40s to lower 50s. Back to 60 on Wednesday, cooling for Thursday into Friday. before warming again into the mid-60s, and we could even see 70s the following week, the week before Christmas. And it does, for a sneak peek of your Christmas, well, it does look a little chilly this year. We actually should see highs in the lower 40s this year. That's what I'm forecasting for Christmas Day.
But leading up to it, 60s and 70s. Unbelievable. It's like Florida around here or something.
Exactly, kind of like a spring break in the middle of December.
I'll take it for sure.
Me and you both.
All right, thanks, Mike.
You're welcome.
Tens of millions of people are in the path of the season's first wintry storm, a very different story for them. Parts of the South and the Northeast are dealing with record amounts of snowfall, power outages, and flight delays, and at least one person has died as a result. Kim Hutcherson reports.
Some 70 million people are under a winter storm warning, watch, or advisory in the Northeast. Pair that with record amounts of snow in the South. People in the Northeast are preparing for what's headed their way.
I bought a snowblower and I'm waiting for it to be delivered on Monday between 9 and 1. I'm too old to shovel snow.
Make sure you got fresh gas for your snowblower, right? And, turn it on, check it out, run it.
How much we're going to get it, we are not sure.
Okay.
So we are waiting.
Whiteout conditions in the South left hundreds of thousands of people across the region without power, and black ice caused accidents like this one. The pileup in San Antonio had emergency officials climbing through the wreckage to get drivers out of at least 15 cars. One woman in North Carolina was trying to get to a doctor's appointment when slippery conditions ruined it.
I didn't want to make the news, I just want to make my neuro appointment at 11.
Officials are reminding people to slow down in the winter weather and take their time. I'm Kim Hutcherson reporting.
Only on 2 and just in time for Christmas, we are giving away almost $5,000 worth of jewelry in our 12 Days of Christmas giveaway with Moody's Jewelry. If you'd like to win, simply like us on Facebook, then head over to our website, kjrh.com, to enter. You can also view the pieces you might get to enjoy this Christmas. A protest against the president's decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital are spreading. See how riot police are trying to disperse violent protests outside an American embassy. Coming up, you're watching 2 Works for You, Sunday morning.
Hi, this is Jill, and welcome to another episode of The Kindness Effect. Recently, we heard about a little girl named Bella, who is 8 years old, and at her elementary school, she's considered one of the kindest souls people have ever met. We wanted to do something really special for Bella. We found out that her great love is reading. Bella's room is the place that she retreats to and reads for hours on end. What we wanted to do for Bella was to bring in new furniture for her room and start a makeover on her room while she was at school. Bella's family has been through a lot in the last year, but the one thing I learned when I sat down with her mom was that family is the center and the core of everything that they do. So what started off as a simple room makeover for an 8-year-old took on a totally different course. We're calling today's episode Makeover Kindness. We're interviewing 3rd and 4th graders about their love for reading. Why do you think you like to read so much?
It shows a picture in your mind that just helps you imagine things.
And how often do you read?
I read every day.
Every day? How much time every day do you read?
Mostly on weekends. I read at least 30 minutes.
Okay.
And on school days, I read every hour.
Wow. Do you have a favorite place that you like to read?
Either on the couch with my puppy,
okay,
in the chair with my puppy, or in my room.
If you asked Bella what is the one thing, if she could give something that she would want for Christmas, what would that be?
She actually wanted a reading place in her room. She wanted a beanbag chair and a lamp and a place to read in her room.
We had heard that about Bella, and we decided to take that a step further and get her an entire bedroom suit, a new bedroom suit. I know that she may have had hand-me-downs for all her 8 years, but we wanted her to have something new, brand new, just for her.
Cannot wait for her to see everything you've done.
So
it is amazing.
Would you mind just showing me where you sit to read? Because I would love to just see what kind of space that is.
That'd be fun.
You sure? Okay, show me.
Oh, wow.
So this is this where you read?
This isn't usually what it looks like. I like it. So there's apparently a lot of new furniture in here. This is what it usually looks like.
It's not? This is not your room? What do you think?
I love it. I really wish my room could stay like this.
What? It can stay like this.
It can?
Yeah, this is yours. Did you think this was going?
Yes.
No, honey, this is yours. You thought it was just here for a second?
Yeah.
Just for while I was here?
Yeah.
Oh, it makes me want to cry. You thought that this was just here just for the interview?
Mm-hmm.
This is all of yours to stay.
Oh, you are crying.
Well, I just thought it would have been sad for me to think that we'd have taken this and you didn't even know. Well, it's yours.
Thank you.
If you asked me about my childhood and what I remember most about that, it's not what my mom made for dinner, and it's not what I got for Christmas. It is the memories that we made when we were together. So if you could do something like that, I know you're not doing that this year, but if you could have the memory of that with your family, where would you go?
I would probably say Ohio. My husband's from Ohio.
Where?
In Youngstown, Ohio.
Yeah.
So taking them to spend time with their grandparents, that's important.
Was not planning on doing this, but in listening to you, I want to send your family to Ohio to see your grandmother,
my mother-in-law, my husband's mother.
Your mother-in-law, their grandmother, and I want to send all 6 of you to Ohio for a couple days, and then I want to put you on a plane to go somewhere, and I want to send you and your whole family to Disney World.
You do?
I do.
Oh, I don't know what to say to that. Thank you so much. Am I allowed to hug you? Is that okay? Can I hug her? Thank you so much.
An infant has critical injuries after police say a man admitted to beating the child. Hear why officers say he did it. Plus, protesters are descending on an American embassy in the Middle East. See how riot police are trying to protect that diplomatic post. And we're looking at a little bit of a warm-up today. Chief Meteorologist Mike Collier is here with your Sunday forecast. Good Sunday morning, everyone. I'm Will Dupree, and thanks for joining us.